There we go. We are live. Put on a smile right now. Cycling Ninja, also you. Welcome guys, 45 minutes of stronger together class. Here with me, my name is Oliver Fransen, coming in hot from Copenhagen, Denmark. 45 minutes of good fun. No matter if you are joining us live or on demand, make sure to join your first live class. Now it's so much more fun when we are here live together. And Ramona and Cycling Ninja, you are here with me live. And let's get this party started. What are you saying, guys? Are you ready to get this Tuesday party kicked off on a proper manner? Let's get it in. Let's go. All right, guys. Go ahead and loosen up all of that resistance on your bike and then add a tad. Add just a little bit, enough, so we can call it resistance 1. Resistance 1 should feel like riding a nice, easy, flat road. Ramona and Cycling Ninja, for some reason I see 0 RPMs. Maybe something's up with the app, but I guess you guys are cycling as well. We are at resistance 1. This is what we call, or this is what should feel like riding. Now we got RPMs on Cycling Ninja and Ramona. This should feel like riding a nice, easy, flat road. Resistance 1. We do have 4 resistances here in Motosumo, starting off at resistance 1. And if you go ahead, both Cycling Ninja and Ramona are back on their bikes. I'm happy to see that. If you go ahead and look down on your app, you'll see a number in the bottom of your app showing your RPMs, rounds per minute. That's the app detecting how fast we are moving our legs. And where I want us right now is the yellow zone. So if you look above that number, there will be a half circle. That half circle should be yellow, and the way you get to the way you will have that half circle showing yellow is by pushing in between 90 and 100 RPMs. And that's exactly where I want you guys now. So in between 90 and 100 RPMs, which is the yellow zone for the next minute. At the top of your screen, you will see a timer. I put on a timer. We are in yellow zone in between 90 to 100 RPMs. And now you might wonder, because this is a stronger together class. So right now we are pushing at resistance 1. Yellow zone, is that stronger together? Not really, because today is about pushing high amount of resistance and doing it together, looking at each other's number, pushing the team effort up there, and pushing at a really high amount of resistance, because we're gonna build up that strength, that power in those muscles, not our not our upper body, but it's a good excuse to flex those muscles today. All right. But we are warming up right now, and that's why we are producing in between 90 and 100 RPMs at resistance 1. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are adding on resistance, going into resistance 2, dropping down our RPMs. Ramona and Cycling Ninja, are you having problems with your RPMs? We are at resistance 2. Green zone. Green zone is in between green zone is in between 70 and 85 RPMs, in between 70 and 85. That's the green zone at resistance 2. Should feel like riding in a headwind. Still on a nice easy flat road, but now there's a headwind. Or you can say it should feel like riding in sand or gravel. Resistance 2, green zone, and we're gonna be there for 1 minute as well, 60 seconds. Green zone, resistance 2. This is also what we call our endurance zone here in Motosumo. Endurance, because we should be able to hold this for quite some time. How's your day been so far, Ramona and Cycling Ninja? Having a good day? And Jen D is in the house. Jen D is in the house. Welcome. Welcome, Jen D. Now, Jen D. All right, Jen D arrived, and then we all of a sudden lost Cycling Ninja and Ramona. What happened? They will be back. I think we just had a small technical. Right now we are in green zone at resistance 2. Green zone resistance 2. In 8 seconds, get ready to add on resistance. Going into resistance 3, dropping down into the blue zone. So slowly, right now, add on resistance. Going into resistance 3. This should feel like being on a small hill. And we are in blue zone. It's in between 50 and 65 RPMs. For the next minute, let's go. 60 seconds on the clock. Blue zone, resistance 3. Riding slightly uphill or riding in mud. That's the feeling you are looking after, looking for. And Jendi, if you are ready on that beat drop, we're gonna stand up for 20 seconds. Just hold the blue zone, but we're gonna stand up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go. What happened to Cycling Ninja and Ramona? They will be back. 10 more seconds and Jendi, you'll stick with me all the way to that finish line today of this Stronger Together class. We sit back down, hold blue zone, hold the blue zone. Just finding a rhythm right here. It's important that we do find a good rhythm at resistance 3 and even resistance 4 today, because a lot of the work we're doing today is going to be high amount of resistance. So we do want to try to get as comfortable as possible in these higher amounts of resistance. Get ready to stand up one more time for 30 seconds. Still in blue zone. Jendi, let's get this. Let's go. All the way now, 15 seconds more. We're gonna ride it out all the way to the end of this song. And Jendi are having a party, a Tuesday party. That's exactly what we are here for. 3 more seconds, 2, 1, sit down for the rest of this song. We still got 20 seconds. And Jendi, no matter what, no matter how tough it gets today, we two promise each other one thing with this class, is that we are gonna have fun. I don't care how much you push yourself, as long as you give it all you got, I'm happy. And as long as you are happy, we're having a good time. Good job, loosen up on that resistance, going back down into resistance 1, green zone, aka our recovery zone. We are almost done with this warm-up. Resistance 1, green zone. If you have a water bottle, now is a good time to have a sip of water. Even grab your towel, wipe off the sweat that you might already have built up. And if not, just enjoy this next minute of recovery time. 60 seconds on the clock, resistance 1, green zone. And let's get back to that talk about having fun. Cause I don't know about you, Jendi, cause I said that it doesn't matter how hard you push today, and I completely stand for that. I'm 100% honest when I say you don't have to go all out if you don't want to. You should push yourself exactly the right amount that you are comfortable doing so. But personally, what I feel like is that when you are pushing yourself hard, even when it hurts the most, and push through those efforts, I've never done that and not like had an awesome day afterwards. That's just my experience, to be honest. But as long as you're having fun, I'm happy as well. Exactly, Jendi, that's the right attitude. All right, in 5 seconds. You know what? We've been through resistance 1, 2, and 3. We're still missing one thing. What are we missing? Any guesses? I know one thing we're missing. I can send you a small. We're missing one thing. That fire. That high-end red zone. Red zone is in between 110 and 130. Exactly, Jendi, you know the feeling. This isn't your first rodeo. That high red. And that's where we're going now. So get ready, Jendi. We're gonna start out doing it at resistance 1. The amount of resistance we're at right now. And let the music build up towards a red zone push. If you wanna spin your feet a little faster, even get, welcome keeper, welcome. Even go into the yellow zone, you can do that as well, as long as you're gonna hit these next 30 seconds with me into the red zone. Get ready, listen to the music building up. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way up there, Jendi. You said it yourself, turning up the heat. And that's exactly what we're doing. There you go, spot on. I even got emojis for that. Hitting it, spot on. Hold it for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and back down into green. This is a short amount of recovery because we're gonna jump straight back up towards red zone. Just enjoy green for now because we're pushing for another red zone. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I know that's a quick turnover, but it's a great way of finishing off this warm up and get proper warm. All the way now. 3, 2, 1. All right, great job, Jendi. Woo, back down into green zone. You know what? We're only missing one thing. One thing which we're gonna use quite a lot today. It's not a zone because we've been through them all. We've been through blue, green, yellow, and red zone. But we're missing one thing. We're gonna use it quite a lot today. Any guesses? What are we missing? We've been through resistance 1, 2, and 3. What are we missing? Is it... You're just answering with flexing muscles no matter what I ask. But you are correct. You are, Jendi, you got it all figured out. No matter what question I ask, you can just answer with a flexing muscle. But actually, Jendi is correct. We are missing resistance 4. Highest amount of resistance, so it makes sense to send that one. I got you, Jendi. I got you. We are missing resistance 4, highest amount of resistance we have here at Motosumo. Should feel like hitting a really, really steep climb, the highest climb you maybe have ever been on. So if you are ready, we're gonna start off this resistance 4 build with a 1-minute climb. Only a 1-minute climb because we got plenty of them coming. Get ready, find your resistance 4, Jendi. Slowly find resistance 4 and drop down into blue zone. We are officially off the first of many climbs today. Timer has started. 1-minute climb, and it's all of that's gonna be in blue zone. Cause guess what? We got a lot of mountains coming today. I wanna dedicate this class to the Vuelta a España. They just finished the Vuelta a España. They did a lot of climbs. So imagine that today you are in Spain. You are going through a lot of beautiful landscape, a lot of scenery, which is beautiful, but you are also going above a lot of high and really, really steep mountains as well. And this one being the first one, resistance 4, blue zone. Jendi is turning up the heat. Jendi is just having fun no matter what we're doing. And Jendi knows that after every mountain there's a descent in 1, 2, 3, resistance 1, green zone. Descending for 30 seconds. descending for 30 seconds. It's a short one. Resistance 1, green zone, even yellow zone if you like to, but as long as you are at resistance 1. We're gonna get over a couple of mountains now, and I see them far ahead. There's plenty to take from. It's like going to a buffet with a lot of food, and you want it all. You want some dessert, you want some main course, you want some meat, you want some vegetables. And guess what? Today we're having it all. We're getting through short climbs, and Jendi, we want cake as well. Exactly. She knows me. See that? All right, guys, enough talk. We're having too much fun now. Oh, actually, we can't have too much fun. We're just having fun. It's perfect. That's why we're here, right? All right, we are getting towards the next mountain, Jendi. There's 1 2-minute mountain. So get ready. Add on resistance. It's all up. Add on resistance. Going into resistance 4. Dropping down into blue zone. I'm gonna put on a timer of 2 minutes, but this time it's not gonna be all blue. But we will get up no matter what. All right, imagine this next mountain. 2 minutes mountain. It's not a short mountain, it's not a long mountain, but it is a hard mountain, because on that beat drop, we're gonna stand up, pushing into green zone for 20 seconds. Let's go, green zone. Green zone push. We got 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds, Jendi, hold it. 3, 2, 1, sit back down, blue zone. How are we feeling out there? Are you feeling all right, Jendi? Feeling with me as well. In a moment, we're gonna hit the recovery, I promise you. But we have a couple of climbs to get over first. I do have a small surprise for you. After this mountain, it's gonna be a hard effort all the way to the top of the highest mountain we're gonna hit today. But afterwards, we do have a long period of recovery, so don't worry. Let's stand up for 10 seconds. 10 seconds, stand up. Pushing into green. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Blue zone. We are almost up. Blue zone for the rest of this mountain. And then I see Alpe d'Huez coming. No, Alpe d'Huez, that's in France. That was not clever, I said. All right, 3, 2, 1, we are at the top, resistance 1. Green zone descending for 60 seconds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. The highest mountain of the day. The highest mountain of the day. Imagine Alpe d'Huez, even though it's in France. But I can't remember any mountains in Spain right now. So I gotta say Alpe d'Huez. Just imagine Alpe d'Huez. High mountain. This one is gonna be 5 minutes in hill. Oh, okay, that was maybe too dramatic. But it's gonna be 5 minutes, which is gonna be really hard. We're gonna start out easy, Jendi. You got it already. Resistance 4, blue zone. That's all you gotta worry about for now, because we're gonna start out resistance 4, blue zone, but I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the clock. We're gonna switch the tempo a lot of times. All right, Jendi, how are you feeling? Comfortable about that? Ready to get it? We got it. I'm gonna send you one last emoji. Put on your Superman, superhero, and we are ready to rock and roll. Find resistance 4. I was just about to say resistance 5, but we don't have a resistance 5. Resistance 4. And a clock of 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We are in blue zone. I've never done a mountain this long in a Motosumo class, so this will be my first long mountain. The first minute of this mountain is gonna be in blue. We got it, Jendi. Gonna be in the blue zone. And that's pretty much all you gotta worry about for now. We're gonna split them up into 1 minute at the time. So first minute, blue zone, all you have to worry about. But in a moment, or more precisely in 22 seconds, we are entering the next minute of this mountain. The next minute of this mountain is gonna be 10 seconds sitting down in blue. Then we stand up for 10 seconds pushing into green. Sit back down blue, 10 seconds standing up. You got it. Starting off with 10 seconds sitting down in blue, so we got just keep on going. Look at the clock. When it hits 3 minutes and 50 seconds, we're gonna stand up for 10 seconds, pushing into green in 2, 1, green zone for 10 seconds. 5 more, 3, 2, 1, and sit back down, blue zone. Once again, 3, 2, 1, green zone. 3, 2, 1, sit back down, blue. We got one more stand up. Get ready. 2, 1, last stand up into green. And sit back down. All right, same thing, but now 20 seconds in blue, 20 seconds in blue. Sitting down, and then we got one push into green for 20 seconds. Coming up in 5 seconds, Gen D, get ready to stand up for 23, 2, 1, green zone for 20 seconds, guys. Only push of this minute, and we got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and blue zone. Whew, I'm getting there. But we want to get all the way to the top. All the way to the top, right, Yendi? All the way. All right. We're gonna stand up now for 20 seconds. Pushing into green. Let's go. But when we sit back down, I want you to hold green for 20 more seconds. So that's a total of 40 seconds in green. And then the last 20 seconds gonna be in blue. Green zone. Standing up for 5 more seconds. We sit back down in 3, 2, 1. But we hold green. Hold the green zone for 20 more seconds. Hold green. We got it. 10 more seconds. Get ready to drop back down into blue in 3, 2, 1, and blue zone. We are recovering for 20 seconds in blue, but guess what? That last minute, it's gonna be all green. Green zone for 1 minute straight, and you can stand up, you can sit down, whatever you like. I will stand up for the first 10 seconds and then sit down. Green zone for 1 minute. Gen D, last push. Let's get this. Sit back down and get that team average to a green zone. We are at 81 with the team average. Hold it there for the next 40 seconds. This is a 9 out of 10 effort, so it's supposed to hurt. For 30 more seconds. Hold it. "20 seconds, Gen D, we got this. We 100% got this." All the way to the top of this mountain. The air is getting thinner. We got it. 3, 2, 1. And loosen up. Resistance. Resistance 1. Going downhill. This is a long downhill path. Gen D, I got the same feeling. Can't really figure out. We just did that. We freaking just did that. Give me a knuckle on that. Hopefully you sit back home giving me a knuckle now. knuckle. There you go. Knuckle! We did it! Alright, long descent, 1.5 minute resistance one. Green zone. Gen D, grab a bottle of water. Wipe off the sweat. I'm wet. But it's all good. That's where we want to be. I'm feeling the same, and I'm gonna put on the last minute of recovery right now. 60 seconds. There you go. 60 seconds. Woo! 60 seconds on the clock, resistance one, green zone. Cause what I wanna do now, just to mix it up before we get back into the high amount of resistance, finishing this off with another high amount of resistance effort. I got something really good planned out for us. But first, Gen D, if you are up for it, I want the two of us to race in a head-to-head battle. First to two, so that means a total of 3 races. Unless you win both races first, then we're done. How are you up for that, Gen D? We are racing at resistance 2. Do you want to race me? You want to race me? I feel like you're too excited to race me. I feel like you are too confident right now. You're like, oh, Oliver, I'm beating him all the time. Like, does he even think he has a chance? And yes, I do. Today I feel a special feeling, even though I've never beat you before. Today is the day, Gen D. I got you. I 100% got you. We are racing at resistance 2. Starting off with a 1 minute race at resistance 2. The next one, you know what? We're gonna go the other way around. I said 3 races, so we're gonna start off with a 2 minute race, then we got a 1 minute race, and if you win both, or I win both, we're done. But if not, we gotta finish it off with a 30-second all-out effort. How about that, Gen D? Are you ready for that? Finn found out who is the strongest in this class right now. I have a feeling it might be me today. It might be me, but might not. All right, go ahead, find your resistance 2. Resistance 2 we are racing at. And before we start, because I'm gonna start trash talking you in a bit, Gen D, you know, it's all love, all love. We are finding our resistance 2 and getting ready for a 2 minute push. So on your marks, get ready. All love, 2 minute race coming up in 3, 2, 1, and we are starting the race. Oliver in the blue corner, Gen D in the red corner. We are starting off hard. This is a 2 minute push, so make sure you're not pushing too hard from the get-go. Gen D is already in red zone. Are you gonna hold red resistance 2 for 2 minutes straight? That's impossible. She's too strong, too freaking strong. Gen D is already tired. I understand that, because you are in red zone. Resistance 2 red zone. For 2 minutes, that will be a record if you hold it. I'm sitting down in my TT triathlon position. We're down here, aerodynamic. No, I'm kidding, but we are down there. But now I'm sitting so I can see you, look you right into your eyes, psyching you. Mental warfare right here. We're inside the last minute. Finishing off strong. I'm right behind you. Closing in on that gap. 30 seconds to go. It's an all-out sprint now. We got it. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Woo. Woo. Resistance 1. green zone. All right, you just did that. Amazing job. To be honest, I was going all out. I was going completely all out right there. Whew, that was tough. In the start, I was like, okay, let Gen D win. But then I was like, I'm going all out, fuck it. But I couldn't beat you. Oh. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. This one might be last race today. If you are ready, oh, you know what, we need 30 seconds of recovery. Resistance 1, green zone, 30 seconds. So enjoy that. And in 30 seconds, we're gonna race one more time. But you know what, Gen D, this time, we're gonna race at resistance 4. Resistance 4 for 1 minute, all out effort. So go ahead, slowly find your resistance 4. I'm gonna find mine. Oh, that was way too hard. There you go. Find the rhythm that fits resistance 4, and let's go. All right, on your marks. Race set up for 1 minute. On your marks. In 3, 2, 1. Let's wait for the beat drop. We're getting there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is resistance 4. Remember that. I'm already completely done. My legs are burning. I can't even describe the feeling. I'm in the lead with 25 seconds, but you are right behind me, Gen D. I'm gonna sprint for these last 20 seconds. Come on, you're right behind me. You got it. Six more seconds. All out now. 3, 2, 1. Loosen up resistance. Loosen up resistance. And I finally did it. Finally. I think that's the first time I've beaten you, Gen D. And I knew we had to hit that resistance 4 before it was even possible to beat you. Woo. So, guess what? That means we're having a 30-second all-out final race to decide who's the winner of today. And Gen D, to be honest, don't tell anybody, but we both are. We arrived for this class for 45 minutes of Stronger Together class, and I don't know about you, but if we don't get stronger if we don't get stronger after this one, nothing will get us stronger. So all love from me to you, Jen. Let's hit this last one. Get ready. You know how we're gonna race it? We're gonna race it at resistance 3 this time. So just below resistance 4, we find resistance 3, all out for 30 seconds. The reason why we're doing it at resistance 3 is because 1 and 2, when it's only 30 seconds, we're gonna pedal too fast, just create injuries. We don't want that. So resistance 3, go ahead, find it. And get ready for this last race to decide. In the blue corner. In the blue corner we see Gen D. She's an OG Motosumo. Never lost a race, or in fact, she just did. In the other corner we have Oliver, an OG instructor, always losing his races. But today my friends, he's winning. He woke up this morning, had a feeling, today's the day. Today's the day I'm gonna win a race. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Let's get hyped. All right, get ready. Resistance 3. Gen D, are you ready? On your marks. 30-second race coming up. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All out for 30 seconds. Let's get it. Five more seconds, hold it all the way. Push it all out now. 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Loosen up resistance. And we are also inside the last 10 minutes of this class. Loosen up resistance, resistance 1. To be honest, to be completely fair, Jendi, I think you had some technicals right there. I feel like you had a dropout, but it's all right. I'm gonna take whatever I can win right now. So I take that victory. Awesome job, Jendi. We had resistance 1 for 1 more minute. 60 seconds, resistance 1, green zone. Amazing job. You had me rattled right there. Rattled. Knockout blow. All right. 45 more seconds, resistance 1, green zone. And let me explain. Besides, Jendi, I love your use of emojis. Like that cake emoji keeps on getting back. Seriously, I get hungry every time I ride with you. But that's a side note. That's completely side note. Last bit of this class, Stronger Together class, is all of it is gonna be at resistance 3. So we're gonna start out in blue zone resistance 3, use it as a kind of recovery, even though we are pushing harder than we're doing right now. We're dropping down into blue zone resistance 3. And for the rest of this class will be resistance 3. Let's get stronger together, my friends. Find your resistance 3. Drop down RPMs down into the blue zone. When we all have found the blue zone, I'm gonna explain you what's going on. I'm gonna put on this fire track. All right, we are in blue. And what we are doing now is a jump up and down. Jumping up and down from blue to yellow all the time. So our base is gonna be in blue. But each time we are pushing, we're gonna push for the yellow zone. So Jendi, are you ready? For the first yellow zone push, it's gonna be a 30-second push into yellow. Let's get it. Yellow zone, resistance 3, that's a 9, even a 9 out of, 9.5 out of 10. 15 more seconds, hold it. And once again in 5 seconds, dropping down into blue zone. 3, 2, 1, blue zone, still resistance 3. And I know we are not completely recovering. In blue, resistance 3, that's nowhere near to recovery. We are still pushing quite hard. But try to find a flow right here. Try to stabilize your heart rate. Because each time we are pushing for yellow, it's gonna spike shortly. But we wanna use this blue zone to get it under control again. Until we hit the yellow zone again. Get ready, building up towards another 20-second push into yellow. Jendi, I want to see those flexing muscles of yours. Flex those muscles, bang your chest, get ready for 20-second yellow zone push. It's getting closer. Music's getting closer. 5 seconds away. 3, 2, 1, let's go! I forgot to put on a timer, but we still got 15 seconds on the clock. Yellow zone. Hold it, yellow, Jendi. 3, 2, 1, and drop back down into blue. All right, we are still in blue. We got 3 more minutes of work to go. That's one song, my friends. One single song, and then we're done for the day. We still have a couple of 30-second spikes into yellow to come. Whatever you do, don't loosen up your resistance. Right now, we add resistance 3, blue zone, and I know we're still hurting, but that's completely fine. And Gen D, do you remember what we promised each other when we arrived for this class? That no matter what, we were going to have fun. And I don't know about you, but I've been having so much fun today. Seriously, been a blast, been a freaking blast. So why not finish this class off on a proper manner with a couple of yellow zone pushes, starting off with a 30-second push. Let's go. Yellow for 30 seconds. Hold it. 5 more seconds before we drop back down into blue. 1 and blue zone. And guess what? Now we're in blue. We have 1 more effort to go, Gen D. 1 more effort and we are done for the day. And guess what? We're gonna have 1 minute straight. 1 minute straight in yellow zone. It's gonna be the final push of the day. And Gen D, I'm gonna hurt a lot. I promise you I'm gonna hurt a lot. But no matter what, let's smile through this. Let's get together this. Let's get together. Let's get through it together. Look at me, too tired. So get ready for a 1 minute push. Gen D, are you ready? 1 minute into the yellow zone, final push of the day. So happy that you joined me today. We've been having a blast, for real. So final push, we don't wanna mess it up now. 60 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds on the clock. I want you all the way up to yellow. And even though it's hard right now, because I'm concentrating on breathing as well, you probably are as well, Jen, but try to put on a smile, it helps. 30 more seconds, let's get this. I don't hope you have that much energy to do that face. 15 seconds. The music's gonna stop, but we're gonna continue for the last 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the clock. Push for the final part of this class. I want you to go all out. 10 out of 10. 5 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Loosen up. Resistance. Wait. Crazy. We have a colorful party. Resistance 1. Resistance 1. Woo. How are we feeling? Whew, amazing job, Gen D. That was one tough class. Seriously, how are you feeling? You feeling good? Because that was really, really hard. Let's do some light stretching together while we talk. Yeah, I'm feeling the same. Feeling the exact same. You killed that. Honestly, that was amazing job. Ooh, good, honest work. As always, find us on Instagram and Facebook at Motosumo Gen D. Thank you for your love. Thank you for joining me today to the people on demand. Try to find a live class. It's so much more fun. I have classes on Tuesday, so if you like classes with me, join one of them. We have other amazing instructors, so if you don't like me, that's totally fine. They are great. They are really, really great. Let's switch legs and do this stretching while we talk. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, especially Facebook. We have a community, which is great, awesome. One last thing I want you to do before we finish is press pause in the upper hand right corner. Save this workout so you got all of this amazing work saved. thank you so much for joining me today. Jen D, you smashed it as always. Happy to have you. Signing off from Denmark. All love. Bye.